real influence in town. He seemed convinced. Long story short, he wasn't. He did betray me 2 days after our talk. Grizzle and the very first member of Crimson Cult showed up at my house and murdered me. Ralph clapped his skeleton palms. History lessons over. Now, take the fact the sewer system that was built by Olgar father and by the will of Grizel must be a very important place for the Crimson Cult. This is absolutely sure. Mental Olgar takes over asking Amata to start her report. Mental Olgar. Yes, spot on. Now, please, Amata, we shall hear your report. Amata puts her down drink and she seems stutter a little. Yes, sir, sure. I just need a moment. This is what I call progress. I think we got this time. She stand up from her chair and start her report. Ralph and I were scouting the sewer system just a while ago. While he stood outside guarding me, I went inside. Ralph stands tall and proud as he hears his name in his story. I have seen cultists bringing a cage inside. The cage must have contained some kind of beast because it's constantly grow at them. I didn't see species though. The whole cage was covered with sunsilk sheets. She wonders for a second, then continue. Considering what Ralph just said, it's no question that we could raid the sewer. Everything lead us there. The leader of the violent circle decided to hear he heard enough. Alright, members of the violent circle, listen to me. All eyes are the mentor Elgar. Everything points to the fact that the war is going to be over soon. This is our chance, the final battle. He clenched his fists and talked with a fury in his voice. Everything we did has to lead us in this moment. We can't. We go into the sewer. We go into Crimson Coldness. Everybody becomes quiet. Mentor Olga now look at the scholar of the violent circle. Fedem, we will probably need your skill after the battle, except unholy wands and curses on us. Prepare for worst. Fedem nods with her head while responds. Of course, I will set up the crisis lab here just as you guys come back. I'll be ready to heal your injuries. Mentor Olga smiles a little. What would we do without you? Alright, everybody, knows everything? We are going in soon, prepare. I doubt on the fiddle. I honestly do. I don't think he is on our side. He said, okay, he will do, but I don't think he will. As Mentor Olga finishes his talk, everybody stand up on their chairs, starting preparation. All of a sudden, an unholy artifact that you acquired from the secret library Elber start to whisper in your head. That scholar, she seems smart. Show us to her. I command. Right before you could really think about this, you find yourself showing the book and the staff to Fedon. You don't really control your acts this time. Fedon, what are these? What is a staff made of? And is that really Cultier's skill book? Do you know how rare is such thing? Yeah, it wasn't easy to get these. Maybe these can help us to fight against the Master Israel. Can you translate the book for me? You open the book and show the text inside. Fedon, yes, I have already researched the secret language of the Crimson Cult. First I thought it was something that demons speak, but I was wrong. It actually kind of resembles the language of the native living at the hills of High River. I'll surely finish the translation when you guys return from the sewers. Give the book to Fedom. Fedom takes the book and puts it in her pocket. And what about the stuff? I cannot even tell you how excited I am. This is even better than getting a fire article. The staff to him. Why the fuck I am doing this stupid moves? Seriously, I don't trust Fedon. Fedon takes over the staff and start observe its surface really close. I do not really know what is this happening with this thing. The material of the staff is moving constantly. If you watch it closely, you can see. I don't even know what it's made of. I have heard for someone that it's not ready yet. Don't know what that means. Fedon looks at you while she wonders. Not ready, you say. Interesting. Worry not. I will do my best to reveal the secret of this weapon. Now hurry. You should prepare just like the others. Ah, what the fuck? I doubt on the fiddle. Because the staff say, where is my honor? Uh, and the honor is her. Frostborn X. Oh, my skill's getting higher now. Huh? Nice. Okay, here we go. Now then, let me unholy see. This is it. This could be our final battle. We are going. You stand in the interest of the sewer system with the Ralph Mentor Olger and the Amata, the leader of the. Wait, where is the Fedulum? I doubt on her. I really doubt on her. The leader of the violent circle gives all of your short pep talk. Before we can go, I have a mention that all you fought great in the past. We couldn't get this far without any one of you. Then he looks toward the entrance sewer, which has purple courteous text painted all over. Whatever horrors there may have been waiting for us inside, whatever that may have happened next, I know that each and every one of you will push our cause until our job is done. And this thought makes me strong. You don't see his face, but something tells you he's doing usual smirk he always do. That's all I wanted to say. Let's go inside. All of you enter the sewer. The inside is familiar to you. After all, this is the third time you are here. After some walking, your party finds a room to the left of the sewer tunnel. There is a single cultist inside. He makes a frightened face, and as you spot your group standing in front of cultist occult. What the? Looks like neither of Amata nor Rav temper we set up the negotiation or even interrogation. He, Cultius, had barely opened his mouth when the Rav shot him with his weapon, just as Amata threw a lightning bolt right into his stomach, painting the wall red with the Cultius' blood. The Cultius dropped to the floor dead, his face still frozen in shock. Multiroger doesn't criticize the method of his allies. You have to be born this way. I believe this cannot be taught. Nice shot, let's go. Amata seems proud. Check this room fast. Maybe we can find something useful against the Master Gazriel. Okay. Inside the room you find a very primitive bed, a chair and a table. It is resemble a guard room from the entrance of the sewer system. There is nothing interesting in here. As your party is leaving the room, the air starts to vibrate in front of you. Do you guys see that? Lights emits the center of the phenomena and it gradually forms into the shape of human. A transparent image of Master Gazriel appears front of you. Master Gazriel image projection. Welcome, welcome. Please, dear members of Violet Circle, make yourself at home. The leader of the Crimson Cult isn't here. He is using some kind of projection ritual to appear in front of you. Raph, he isn't here, is he? The image of projection Master Gazriel laughed really hard while looking at Mentor Ulgar. Can he hear us? Mentor Ulgar replied fast. I think yes. Master Gizul continues speaking with a self-satisfied smile. Of course I hear you. I see you and I hear you. I have perfected the matter that I used to spy on you when you were the first defeated my pathetic despicable. But let us leave the past behind. You are all late, my dear lambs. The smile transformed to evil crying. Master Gizul image projection. I already started the ritual. I even grow stronger every second. You stay there like a useless, helpless lamb you are. But come in, come fast. I'm waiting for you with the open arms. Oh, and with all my cultists too. Of course. I have ordered all of them here. Good luck. The projection of these stores and Master Gizrael image disappear. Mentor Algar seems worried. We have no time to waste. He is on to something. Move on. You and other members while in circle walk along the inside the sewer till you reach the wall which was rock solid. An actual death in the last time you were here. Now it is open. A secret door revealed the inner parts of the sewer. This is getting interesting. I was here once but I don't remember this. Let's go inside. Oh, nice. Amata agrees. Indeed. It was definitely not here when I scouted the area out with Ralph. Ralph seemed excited. So this is where the fun part begins. As you progress further, the tunnel forms three different paths. Just what I thought. You want us to be separate. Amata is not to be frightened, but this moment appeared to be one of the rare exceptions. Then we should stick together. We are stronger together. The leader, however, has other plan. We have no time, Amata. We don't know how the big this place is. If we search only one tunnel together, the chances of finding Master Gillian in time will be diminished. I agree. Walter Algar started to giving his order to everyone. Ralph, the left tunnel is yours. Amata and you, pointing at you, are going to the right. I will take the front path. Let's hope they connect and we meet again soon. Amata seems upset. But I think we should go together. Could I go with you at least? Mental Olga does not seem convinced by Amata's words. Amata, we have no time for that. Just go already. This division will be our last best opinion. Alright, let's go. Amata doesn't seem happy with this decision. Amata love him, I guess. Amata and you take a right path and move along. There are few torches there but barely see anything in the dark. I still cannot believe he went alone. Just as Amata finishes ranting, scream loudly with agony. Ah! She crouches down suddenly and grabs her feet. A steel trap has gotten her. Ooh! A steel trap got her. Blood spluttered all over the ground. The loud noises started attracting your enemies. A cultist equipped with heavy armor walks toward you from the end of the tunnel, joking and laughing about the trap and its prey. You four-legged skeleton beast follow him. No, sorry, a four-legged beast skeleton follows him. Amata pulls herself together. She has got a plan. Listen up, I cannot fight like this, but do you remember when we acquired the living sky Azura? I think this is might be the perfect moments to summon its power. I think I might be able to control it. I don't think that will work. The cultist and its skeleton beast pet approaches you and Amata, who is still struggling on the ground with her trap. You see, princess, I would say it is a dinner time if I wish to eat, but I think we have hoped to just kill them. Now, for the sake of the master, the reason of the beast wears teeth as she looks at you with her empty eye socket. Princess the Raisin Kirker. Amata seemed very focused. She is into something. Eat this, cultist scum. Scum. I see. Sorry I couldn't do the dubbing. It's because I am in something someone is talking about stuff which I can hear. This is why I can't do the dubbing. Okay. Sorry guys. She's holding her staff in the left hand and the bull is the stone in the right. It is a living sky azure. Spark the lightning bolt starts striking nearby as she summons something. Nice. A huge armored elemental is getting summoned in front of Amata. It seems that she can control it with her will. Summon. This little show makes the cultist guard amazed. What the? Fight against the armored cultist guard and let Amata storm elemental attack. I can fight with him. Nice. Blood rush potion. Ah, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's a healing potion, I see. Here we go, remove. What is this? Zero unholy damage. Oh fuck, I didn't put the weakness one. No, never mind, I'm gonna be got this. If I die, I don't mind, I'll die. Here we go. Nice. I can't believe it, it's making me weak. Oh, I get back. Nice. Okay, I get back again. Weakling. That's fine. Nice. Fire is a storm of element and takes on the skeleton beast. What does this can do? Nice. I know how to fight, bitch. The storm elemental has defeated the Horizon Cooker. The living skies are consumed by the summoned magic and disappear from Amata's hands. The storm elemental is no more. You crouch down to the ground to see her injury more closely. I didn't see that trap in the dark. The cultists may have memorized this whole place. Their nest, their glory is our doom. Luckily, her wound looks more serious than it actually is. Luckily? You must go on. Search for Master Gazelle, and of course, for the other. She raises her staff and points it at the wound in her leg. I must burn this wound in order to sanitize it. I will catch you up with the after as fast as I can. Hurry now. Okay, as you leave Amata behind, you hear her cry pain. She probably burning her wounds. Minutes later, the tunnel leads you to the large room. There are many more torches on the wall. Here, so your vision is much more brighter and clearer. Okay. The situation is very intense here. It just a step inside, a body belonging to a cultist was thrown against the wall, releasing a loud cracking noise in his spine break apart. At the center of the room you spot a predator, a huge wolf is tearing cultists apart like a perfect killing machine. Okay, roar. At least the six bodies are lying on the floor, and most of them are missing body parts. Thick blood spread all over the ground, even on the walls. There are some cultists still fighting against the wolf, shooting multiple curses at the beast, causing a wave of purple light. The wolf's natural unholy resistance greatly dampens the curse, but something is not right. The wolf is seriously injured, not by unholy magic, but from physical attack. One of the cultists might have successfully landed a strong blow on it. A moment later, a chunky cultist guard noticed your presence. Several ravens are flying around him. With one is sitting on his shoulder, he accosts you. Look what we have here. I will crush you just like I have crushed your leader. You will hang and my ravens will feed on your flesh. I see, if you say so, dude. I don't have anything to say. There we go. Wow, you're making me very nice. What the fuck? How? Oh, not again. Have you ever wondered how does it feel to be my tiny like a little creature? The fight is over. You have defeated the cultist Hangman and the wolf has executed and the last remaining enemies. You look around, find plenty of cultist corpses strewn across. As you approach the wolf, you see it is wound clearly. The injuries are serious. There is no chance of surviving. The beast is looking at you. You notice a friendly, calm intent in its eye. It remains majestic even in the last minute of life. A moment later, the wolf starts changing in its shape. It's like a moment later, wolf started to change. It's like a transforming magic. A human body slowly reveals itself at the end of transformation. Transformation. A familiar face is looking at you. You are, and it's mentor. Alcor. What the? The leader of the violent circle preserved his honor even in his death. The words living in his mouth are slowly confident. Let us skip the mystery part. Yes, I'm a werewolf. Yes, I did not tell you. Only Fathom knew about my little secret. You know, the public opinion in the town about werewolves is not the favorable for our case. A tragedy of the past, half truth, has cast shadow on my kind. Maybe I did change, maybe I did not. But everything I done is forever. Yeah, I did change. But it was necessary that holy artifacts will lead us to victory. I didn't change. He raises his eyebrow while coughing up blood roughly. You did not? You have acquired not one but two unholy artifacts. Not to mention how you have accepted the cultist's power along with her dying wish. What does it sound like you? The assassination of the next powerful unholy mage? The next tyrant? At this point he seemed disappointed after having a heavy she and he continues. Whatever you do, whatever powers you use to defeat Master Guru Israel, keep in mind what is the most important. What may that be? Mentor Algard gazes at you with a serious intent before finally speaking his last words and his life starts fading from his eye. Don't be like him. His eye closed as he breathed his last. Mentor Algar has died. Okay, I won't be like him. Did I did the wrong when I say I didn't change? Okay. You cannot tell how much this time you spend sitting next to Elgar dead body, mourning and wondering what to do next. But eventually, the other members of the violent circle arrive. Ralph enters the room from the tunnel. You notice the purple blood and pieces of the flesh on his skeleton body, probably the remnant of his opponents. Amanda joins you in the room just the second that the Ralph, her injury caused by the trap, has now been burned by her, preventing further infection and any unholy curses that would be manifest in the wound. When they see Monter Olga's lifeless body on the ground, they both start to running. The two of them sit slowly next to the corpses to their later. Olga, my friend, Ralph's words carry deep sadness. He accepted the fact that Mentor Olga has passed on. Amata, however, couldn't get over it that fast. She loses her control of her emotion. Olga, no! 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 No, Olga! Olga! Please! Please! Answer me! Olga! Olga, please! She holds Olga's hand, gingerly gasping and trembling. This cannot be! This cannot be! The next moment, flashing purple lights appear in front of you. The image of the projection master visual is visible once more. He looks extremely pleased, brimming with self-confidence as he looks down the Monter Olga dead body. The fuck? Ah, at last, the wolf has been beaten. How sad and miserable. You are now my last lambs. The great Elgar is no more. Amata does not appreciate Master Gizral mocking at all. She is in one of the words losing her self-control. Shut up and fight me! Show yourself already! I will erase you from this land! The leader of the Crimson Cult seemed amused by her anger. Ha 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 ha! You are in such a haste! Let us not hurry. I want to enjoy every bit of your agony. By the way, Olgar was your only chance. As I absorbed him, he alone have killed so many of my cultists. But that's the end for you. Now that the violent circle has played its ace and failed, the wolf has died, and so will all of you. The violent circle and anyone else. I wish the death of. Mata couldn't listen to this anymore and she started charging spell. Shut up! She unleashed the powerful spell, shattering the image projection of the Master Gusu into tiny pieces. Pieces eventually disappear. Get it together, we still have the chance. Let's make a move. Elgar would have done the same thing. There's a door at the end of the room. This is the only way your party can go. Right, move on. We will take care of his body after we are done with the Gizrael and the Crimson Cult. Once and for all. Okay, Amanta follows you through the door, struggling with her tears. Ralph tags close behind, his weapon straight and ready. The tunnel and the three of you have entered a long one. You walk for a minute, yet you have to meet with any cultist at the end. However, to find the open door, a purple energy shield is shining inside. Energy shield, sparkling. Master Gizral, come closer, my puny little lambs. Step inside. Don't be afraid. Witness the assassination of the most powerful unholy being ever. The real Master Gizral stand behind the shield in the pavilion. There's a creature sitting at its desk, confused from unholy spell. It's a baby dragon. Ah, fuck. The child has only minutes left. Soon I will acquire in mighty power. The like of you cannot possibly imagine how difficult and challenging it is to obtain to dragon, moreover a young one. Did you know some say that the dragons were the first creature who walked on these lands long before human civilization? I had to weaken it greatly to be able to siphon its life. Okay. Wait, guys. Okay. We can siphon its life. While it's a great care not to kill it, it wasn't easy to cost me time. So much time. You should applaud me for my efforts. The baby dragon growls in pain. Anger as an unholy mage transferred his life energy to himself. Looks like he's incapable of action. The ritual must have prevented the beast from any movement. Master Guzan continues his evil declaration. The dragon, innocent soul, pure and scared, will grant me unimaginable powers. I will finally be the one to rule, the one who will decide over the life and death. I will punish this town. I will inflict on of them pain they have dealt to on me. Amata could not listen any longer. She burst into outrage, sprinting towards the energy shield. All of these deaths to feed your greed of power. You deserve death. Amata, don't do it. As Amata enters the energy shield, she starts screaming in pain. Ah, my skin! The cultist leader laughs at her impulsive action, while Amata quickly backs out from the energy shield with smoking flesh. Ha 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 ha! Impressive shield, isn't it? It is one of my favorite. It cost me decades to learn, or was it century? I can't remember now. He is smiling while talking about himself. I always surprise myself with how creative I can be. It's not only protects me from all shots and spells, but also melt down the fleshy from any living creature who dares to approach. Ha ha ha! Ralph raises his hand suddenly, signaling for Master Gazelle to stop talking. Stop! Master Gazelle seems surprised. How dare you! You are nothing but defective minions of mine. I don't know how you managed to obtain consciousness, but you definitely have no right to tell me to stop. You look at Ralph, seems like he has planned. I said stop! Stop talking! Shut up, Grisdale! You have just signed your death sentence. Ralph turned his skill towards your direction, and somehow you feel like he is making a farewell speech. It was an honor to fight at your side, fella. You will be worthy leader after Elgar. Somehow I know he wanted the same. The indescribable smile you have come to know appears on Ralph's face. Then he turns to Amata. Amata, if anyone knows what it's like to live in hatred, it is me. The sweet yet somehow bitter anger takes away so much from your life, yet it offers so little. It just isn't worth it. Don't follow this path. The anger was so intense in me that I couldn't find the peace, not even in my death. The living skeleton now turns back to Master Guzzel, which is eventually very bad news for you, Gizuru. The leader of the cult starts showing signs of fear. Wait, what are you up to? Answer me, minion. The living skeleton starts walking towards the energy shield. You told us before how creative you are in the shield magic. Master Guzziel has realized what is going to happen. He starts to prepare. Now show me how you melt down my skin, you murderer! Ralph is running in now. When he enters the presence of the shield, he shoots with both of his weapons. Just as Master Guzziel releases a brutal, unholy spell towards him. Okay, Master Guzziel's shield was ineffective against Ralph's skeleton body. It was made to harm the living, not the dead. Okay. Master Guzziel and the Ralph both land a hit to each other. The leader of Crimson Cult yelled in pain, grabbing his right shoulder with his left hand. Ralph's shoot must have disoriented his Master Guzziel's spell hit him hard in his chest. Ralph fell to the ground, the bones that made up his body rattled on the floor. You fool! What have you done? The reckless act Ralph appears to be very effective. Master Guzziel has lost control of the situation. The baby dragon on the podium is no longer under the effect of life-siphoning magic, and the energy shield starts weakening. It is slowly fading. Taking advantage of the last second while this shield is still intact, Master Guzziel attempts to pick up the baby dragon to run away with it without any success. Child, breathes fire. The dragon assaults his both hands to unholy mage, causing him to shriek in execration. Ah, my hands, my hand! Fear and hopelessness show on his face. He seemingly abandoned his plans on taking the baby dragon with him. Fucking idiot. Master Guzziel started to losing his blood flowing down along his arm from the wound contrices to Ralph. Of Ralph, it seemed the injury is serious, or for he appears to be unable to control his right arm. as it hung down limp and heavy like a block wood. He started to speak while drawling like a madman. I have taken away your leader. I have taken away your pathetic reason skeleton. Why are you not playing as so many did before? Master Gazelle casting spell while the last bit of energy shield is still activated. Looks like he is not able to maintaining his protective magic for much longer. With that a wand in his arm, Amata, fight me already! Fight me, you cowardly worm! At the very moment when the energy shield finally disappeared, Master Gujar directed his spell right towards you, imitating blindly purple light in the process. You see nothing. You hear as a dragon shriek in fear. The blinding light must have blinded the little beast as well. You also hear the distant step of Master Gujar. Maybe he's running away. Amata, are you there? I can barely see anything. After some rapid blinking, you start to regain your vision. Master Gulder is nowhere. Quick, check on the Ralph. You and Amata run toward Ralph's skeleton body. He is missing a large chunk of his chest. All of that is left behind his purple smoldering. Ralph is not moving all. His indescribable living presence is no more. He is gone this time for good. Amata stares the Ralph corpse silently for a few seconds, then turns away and points to the floor. Look, there's a blood spot. It leads to the wall. The blood flowing from the Master Guzral arm has left traces of blood behind. You follow the trail with your eyes and see that it leads to the wall nearby. Maybe he escaped through the secret door. Amata realizes you might be right. She seems broken by now. I cannot believe. I cannot believe that all these sacrifices are for nothing. She suddenly spins her head towards the podium where the dangling was previously. She seemed to have realized something. Or maybe not. Not for nothing after all. You watch as Dragonin pops its head from behind podium before showing itself completely. Then show itself its looks smarts. Perhaps it's even know that you are on the same side, one way or another. The dragon releases a loud growl, then spread its wing wide. Roar! The little dragon rises into the air and start flying towards the tunnel. You came from the who knows how long it had been captive for, but it is a living, it is prison at long last. You and Amata follow it with your sight as the dragon slowly disappeared in the long tunnel of darkness. A moment later, familiar purple light appears in the room, the image of projection Master Guzel in front of you once again. He looks tired, yet livid with anger. His eyes burn with the desire of killing. Master Guzel image, get this straight now, Lambs. He's rubbing his eye in the left and it's black. So you wish to fight me? Fine, let it be. Come to Alter High River. I'll await you there. I've already killed two of you and am honestly exhausted. Who would have thought how tiring it could be dealing with mere